I did something that I told you guys not to do, and I'm paying the price for it now. But before I tell you what that is, I want you to watch this. So I told y'all that I was going to ride my car until the wheels fall off, and I'm going to tell you something. The wheels technically didn't fall off, but we done. We done up in these streets. So this car is done. I have a 2014 Chevy Equinox that is going on 11 years old. It'll be 11 in April. And basically what the Pep Boys told me was that there was something going on with my internal engine. The engine was basically in shutdown mode. So I don't really know what that means, and I don't even know if I'm telling you the appropriate terms, but the engine is not getting air pumped into it when it needs to. So for those of you who know what that means, you know what that means. I don't technically know what that means. I took it to Pep Boys because I couldn't get an appointment right away with the dealership. I wanted to take it to the dealer, but they gave me an appointment of a week out, and I didn't want to ride around with my check engine light on for a week. That was the main reason why I came in. I don't think that I stated the reason that prompted me to come to Pep Boys, because the check engine light was on. And like I said, I didn't want to wait a week. That's what the dealership gave me. And I called a couple near me, and they gave me a week. Pep Boys, I was able to just come in and drop it off to see what was going on. So that's where I'm at right now. They said that they didn't do the work that was required in order to fix it. I don't even want them to do the work that is required to fix it, because the cost, right? It sounds really expensive and it's crazy, and I'm not putting that on an 11-year-old car. So listen, we here. We figuring out that the car is done. He said that it's safe to drive for now, and that I guess the process is going to happen slowly, and that everything's going to shut down slowly. It's safe to drive for now, but I'm done. Like, I'm glad for the time that the car has given me. Again, almost 11 years, but I just don't want to ride around with a check engine light on, knowing that in a minute or whenever, randomly, the car could just be done. You know what I mean? So today is Thursday. The goal is to have a new car by the end of the weekend. So I tell you guys not to do this, but I did do it. I actually tied up my emergency fund slash car fund. What do I mean by that? I put my emergency fund and car fund into a CD with my regular bank, not where I invest, but with my regular bank. So I purchased the CD because there was just a bunch of money, not really earning any interest. And so I put it in the CD because the CD was promising 4.99% interest, and the high yield savings account that it was in wasn't even yielding 2%. So I wanted to take it from the high yield savings account, or not I wanted to, but I did. I took it from the high yield savings account, put it in the CD because I wanted to accrue more interest. But now I am paying the price for that because now I need to tap into those funds, right? I need to go in and I need to get the money for um, a new car, and I can't necessarily reach my car fund because it's tied up in the CD. So don't do that, y'all. Okay, just I should have listened to me, but I want you guys to listen to me. Do not put your emergency fund or funds that you're going to need soon inside of an investment. Don't tie it up into any type of investment. You should ensure that it is always liquid so that you can go in and reach it and get it. And in my case, I can't go in and I can't reach it and I can't get it because it's tied up. And so the CD doesn't mature until May 2nd. So I called the bank. The bank stated that I could get 50% of my money out of the CD without penalty. But if I went back into the CD for any reason at all, that I would receive a penalty. So what I had them do was chop CD in half, put half of it into my regular savings account, and the other half is still sitting in the CD and it won't mature again until May 2nd. So chill, let it chill right there, right? So now what does that mean? My whole goal for saving up the money was to ensure that I had the cash to pay for it. And so I don't have that cash now because it's tied up. So with the cash that I had withdrawn from the CD, I can pay about 2/3 for the car. So that's what I will do. I will go in and put 2/3 down on the car in cash. And then the other third, I'm going to have to get a loan for, which pretty much sucks because that's everything that I didn't want to do. And so I'm going to have to get a loan for that last third. And then once the CD matures in May is when I'll go ahead and I'll pay off the loan completely, because debt is not something that I want to do. And I didn't make a mistake because I knew exactly what I was doing. I went against what I said to do, what I know best to do, because I just wanted more interest on the money. And now look at the predicament we in, right? I need the money and I can't get the money. And so at this point, that sucks, right? That literally sucks. It is what it is. I wanted to walk out with no debt, free and clear, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. And so that's what it is. That's literally what it is, right? It's a lesson learned, and it is definitely a lesson that I can share with you. And when you know better, you do better. I knew better already, but I didn't do better. So listen, when you know better, do better, because I knew better, but I didn't do better. And this is the result, and this is what I get. And so I won't do that again. And I'm sharing this lesson with you so that you'll never do that. Don't invest your emergency fund. Don't tie up any sinking funds, because you're going to need it, right? And you're going to need access to it. So good luck to y'all in the future. I'll let you know how everything ends up, but it'll be fine. Like, it's going to have to be. It'll be fine.